Well, hey everybody, Andy here. Thanks for joining me today. And today we're doing her first backpacking trip. We're out here at Salamonie State Recreation Area. We're here on the Bloodroot Trail. We're hiking out a few miles to camp, camping for tonight, and hiking back. And it's all about her first time on trail. And if you're new to the channel, this channel is all about backpacking, outdoor adventures, and gear. Most definitely gear, and a few tips and tricks along the way too. So if any of those things interest you, consider subscribing, and then you'll be alerted every time I post new content. And there is a lot of new content coming. So sit back and relax, and let's dive right in. So we're doing the Bloodroot Trail here, which is a 13-mile loop, and there are 6 different campsites that are out towards the end of the loop. And we stopped and signed in and paid and picked our site. It looks like there's one other group that's out here tonight at campsite 6, so we picked campsite 5, and I only did that because after watching a few videos it looked like a nice enough spot, but having never been here before, I'm not really sure what the best ones are just yet. So part of today will be, if we have time, to explore and check out some of the other ones so that we can decide, if we come back, what's the best one overall to do. There's a little trail split here too. We're gonna go out here to the road and figure out which way to go from here. And got Angelina with me today. This is her first backpacking trip, so she was all excited to come out with Dad and try it out. So we got all our stuff loaded up last night and the day before, and drove up here today. A lot of excitement. We're going to be doing some hammock camping today, which is brand new for her. She's never slept in a hammock before, so got my old kit along so that she can try that out, and I'm really excited to see what she thinks of it. She's getting a little Gatorade right now out of her pack. We're here crossing the main road here, Salamonie Lake, and trying the Bloodroot Trail for the first time. What do you think so far, sweetie?
It's fun.
It's fun. The first section has been a lot of kind of field walking, a lot of grasses, not a lot of shade yet, so we know that the second part of the trail you get into the woods a little bit more, so I think we're looking forward to getting out of the sun. It's a little warm today. It's about 80 degrees. Should be perfect tonight. We're expecting temperatures a little bit below 60, so 55, 57, somewhere in there. Should be perfect camping weather. Well, hello, little kitty guy.
Can I pick one up?
There's 2 of you. What are you guys doing out here? You are tiny.
Can I pick one up?
You can pet one, I think. They are cute little ones.
Oh my god.
What do you think? So every time you go hiking, you find cats. Is that what I'm teaching you? Well, hello there. Oh, look, he's playing with the...
Can we keep them with us for the rest of the hike?
I don't know how we do that.
I can do it!
their house is probably right here. Mama Cat's probably close by.
One of them. I want to keep them. They're so...
It's a teeny tiny.
Can I just hold it forever? Can we just keep them and take them home with us?
How are they doing with you? Look at the other one going at the grass. He's playing.
I could just hold her with one hand.
No, she's going to want to get down.
Oh my gosh!
Are you guys wrestling?
I like this one. This one looks like it wants belly rub.
I think he wants to.
Will it scratch me and hurt? I've got scratched before by a grown cat. This shouldn't hurt much.
He looks more interested in playing than he does.
Cuddling.
Yeah.
Why are they out here? I want to hold both of them at the same time. Take a picture for Mom.
Well, I think my daughter's going to come backpacking with me all the time now because she thinks that for some reason when you go backpacking you just find baby kittens just all over the trails. So that was a nice little distraction there for about a half an hour. These two cute little kittens. But we're back. Done with playtime and hiking out. This trail so far has been a lot of just kind of grasses, mowed meadow walking so far. There really hasn't been much hard trail, dirt kind of stuff. It's been very flat, but a lot of it's been exposed in the sun, so it's definitely warmer. But it's been pretty easy from the standpoint that it's all flat. It's relatively flat, so we haven't had much issue. Need some help with the Powerade?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna help her with the Powerade. 2.5 miles. Little section of road trail here.
Safety zone, no hunting.
That's right.
There's an ant on it.
So far the trail's been pretty well marked, don't you think?
Yeah, there's been a lot of signs.
Not really a chance yet to get lost.
Yeah. They didn't know more mile signs though.
Yeah, mileage, we'd like to know where we are. I think that's just a trail sign. Not really sure what we're supposed to do with this sign. Go straight across? Oh no, there's another sign up ahead. That one should probably say straight, and one down here should say left. Well, this is a new type of trail. It's like up past my waist, and there's kind of a little path through here, but that's about it. Yeah.
Some of these are, like these ones.
Yeah, it's really tall grass. Right? Yeah, she doesn't like wearing shorts going through this. Yeah, she doesn't want to hike in pants. That's the drawbacks. It's cooler, but it's got to make your legs itchy going through this. I see a sign up ahead, so I know we're going the right way. You having fun?
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking a break here just on trail. Called a 20-minute break, get the chairs out. We're going to take a snack break. Put the packs down, get some water. Just relax in the shade. We've got a couple fields here, cornfields that we're walking alongside, and once you get out into them, it's just high grass and lots of sun. So we don't love those. We'd rather have trails like this that are shaded and packed down, especially if you're wearing shorts, right? Walk through the tall grass doesn't feel wonderful. So the second half of the trail is supposed to be more through the woods, but till then, just know your limits. Take breaks, enjoy it, sit down, relax. You don't need to kill yourself. So we really haven't seen anybody else out here, have we? I mean, just in the parking lot and a couple kitties.
Those were the best. Still my favorite part.
It's still my favorite part too. They were stinking cute.
I hope we see them again.
Yeah, maybe on the way back. We'll pass right back, right through that area, so we may. Well, I'm going to get some water and dig into my snacks too. I'm carrying a lot of water just because there's not much water on this trail. So I started with 4.5 liters and I'm at 4 liters, so I'm not drinking a whole lot, but that's got to make me through dinner tonight, breakfast tomorrow, and then back to the car. So woohoo! I think we're at official mile marker 3 something. I don't even know what it was.
3.
I think it's a 3
or 3.5, because there's only like in half.
Yeah.
So I think it's 3.5 then.
Cool. All right, we'll check back in later. All right, so we're at the 3.15 mile marker. Heading out to the campsites. We've got at least a mile to go. It's about 4.25, I think, to our campsite, which is number 5. The sign said this is a new trail, so I don't know if this is a new section. But I definitely like being in the woods again, rather than out in the tall grass. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, little hill here. All right, so here is what campsite number 1 looks like. So it's not a very large site, but it does have a bench and a steel fire ring, and I don't know what that is, a makeshift table. You've got a view of the lake and a little bit of flat ground and some hanging options for some hammocks as well. So that is campsite number 1. Here we are at campsite number 2. So let's take a look at 2. 2 looks pretty small also. There's a great flat spot back here. A couple spots for some hammocks possibly. Again, fire ring and a bench.
Wow.
Beautiful view of the lake. That's pretty gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if I'd... Looks like there might be a trail going down to the lakeside, but pretty cool. And that is campsite number 2. Looks like somebody even left a little lighter for it. Alright, we've arrived at campsite 3. This is not along the lake. So back a little ways from the lake. Again, a little bench, a little fire ring. As far as the site goes, it's pretty small. There's not a lot of floor space here. There's a little spot here for a tent. Maybe a little spot back there. Maybe a couple hammock spots, but this is the smallest and the least flat of all of them so far.
I think I like 2 the best.
Like 2 the best? Alright, that's number 3. Let's keep going.
We gotta go to 5.
Yep, so this is a little creek bed just past campsite 3. It's pretty dry. There's a little bit of water, but it's not moving. It's pretty stagnant. There's one other one before this that was kind of the same way. So from what I heard is true so far, there really aren't a lot of water sources that we've come in contact yet. So we'll keep looking. Alright, here is campsite number 4. So, you can kind of see the lake out that direction. We're not real close to it. A little flat ground back there for a spot. Again, just your standard fire ring and bench. That's it. It's number 4. Alright, we found it. Site number 5.
Where's our stuff?
Where do you think?
All the way down there by the lake? Yes!
Isn't that cool? Little bit of excitement. I think our spot's out on the point up here, which has her pretty excited. This one you have to walk a little ways back, which I don't mind at all. How's it look? Yeah.
One giant rock. Ugh. Except there's gonna be like no bugs. Where are we gonna put our hammock?
I don't know. Tell you what, let's set our packs down and enjoy the view, and then we'll scout around and see where we can find for good spots.
And wood.
And some firewood so we can have a nice big fire tonight.
Look, there's firewood over here and here.
There's a little bit, yeah.
I think we need more though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need more than that. There's our view from the point. Pretty awesome view here. This campsite number 5. Boat still has a little bit of activity here on the weekend. We've got somebody out there doing some skiing. You might be able to get down to the edge here, although it's fairly steep. It's real steep here. But people have still climbed down, I can tell. See a couple jet skis coming across. Guys fishing over there in that little cove. Party boat and wakeboard or what? Cool, huh? Fine. This is our view for the night. Pretty cool. What do you think?
That's about what?
Pretty cool view, huh?
Yeah.
So here's our hammock setup for tonight. Gia's going to be in front, so she's got the beautiful view of the lake. She's already in there playing around. And then I'm going to be right next to her.
Is mine orange too? No, mine's green.
You have different colors. Yep. Cool, huh? If you swing too much, you'll bang into me. And now you kind of want to try. Yeah. Don't give her an idea, huh? All right. What do you think of the bug net hammock setup?
Cool.
You excited to sleep in it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get some dinner cooking, and maybe then we'll collect some firewood for a big fire tonight.
Perfect view of you just cooking.
Yeah, and you can sit in the hammock and do nothing while Dad cooks. How's that sound?
Right.
Well, hey everybody, we made it to the next morning. Beautiful morning. We had an awesome sunrise. Gia slept in a little bit. Made breakfast, had some coffee and some hot chocolate. Hit the spot, right?
Yep.
And we're getting ready. We're all packed up. As you can see, the hammocks are all down. We've got our packs on, so we're ready to get on trail. How was your first night ever sleeping in a hammock?
Good.
It was fun?
Comfy.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy. I love sleeping in the hammock over sleeping in a tent. So it is now 9:30, so we're gonna get on trail, and it was just under 5 miles to campsite number 5 from the parking lot. Right around there. I started the GPS actually a little bit late, but I'd say right about 5 miles to get to here. There's a couple of different trail sections because of the loop, the way that it's done, of trying to figure out when do you cross over. We just gave it our best guess yesterday. We're gonna go back the other way. .31 miles. So right now we're doing the inbound section of the trail because there's a outbound loop and an inbound loop. I think we both find the inbound loop back to the nature center to be the better of the two. This one doesn't go through the cornfields out in the sun. It pretty much stays closer to the shoreline of the lake. It's a lot more wooded. So this one's just got a lot more breeze today. It's got a lot more shade, a lot less tall grasses. Overall, just a more enjoyable hike.
We found them and Mommy.
Yeah?
There could be more, but I don't know.
I know, this is probably what there is. They stick together. Yes, hi Mama.
I want to try picking up Mom.
Hi Mama. Yeah. All right, we are getting close. Coming back up here on the maintenance shed, up to the final road. Make a turn to the right, head down to the parking lot, back by the interpretive center. It's definitely a hot one today. Warmed up a good bit. It's supposed to be in the mid to upper 80s. It's got to be close to 80 by now too. We're taking our sweet old time. We stopped. We found these farm cats, these kittens that are right next to this little farm, and they're so stinking cute. We played with them for a while, but we got to get going, so we eventually had to say goodbye and head out. So we're getting close. Last half mile, quarter mile. I think we're both hot and tired, ready to get in the car, get some air conditioning. I'm looking forward to a milkshake. I'm not sure what she's looking forward to. Cool glass of water maybe with some ice. Shower. But it's been awesome. We'll get her take as we get up here to the parking lot. All right, so we made it back to the car. First backpacking trip in the books. So what'd you think?
It was fun.
It's fun? A little hot? Yeah, it's a little hot. What'd you think about sleeping in a hammock?
Fun.
Fun. Would you rather sleep in a tent?
No.
No, sleep in a hammock? What'd you think of the view?
Beautiful.
Beautiful view, good spot. Campsite number 5 here on the Bloodroot Trail. Highly recommend. I hear 6 is pretty nice too. And then I forget the other one, maybe 2 we liked also, a little smaller, but beautiful area. Very thankful. Now we're gonna cool off a little bit in some AC and drive home and stop and get some about a milkshake? What do you think about that? Milkshake sounds good. All right. Thanks for watching so much. We'll see you next time. Be well.